Hey, this is Jan from Log Cabin Leather, and I'm here today to talk about my wilderness collection and how it kind of came into being and what inspired it. I'm also going to tell you about a special event that ends today, and I'm going to tell you about um, a special promotion and so forth that I have coming up for the month of April and really starting in May. So, again, if you don't know who I am, my name is Jan Hibbert, and I've been making handmade leather goods since 1977. This month, I'm talking about how I use my Glow Forge, which is a laser cutter to create beautiful handmade patterns. The last few weeks, I've talked about first the butterflies, because that was the first in collection inspired by the Glow Forge, and then how that merged into birds, and how that still, I mean, my love of doing those things is still a passion, but my true love is really the carving of the pictures. And because I had gone from carving book covers, which is something I talked about the whole month of February, and transition to these other things because book covers are no longer popular, I really still needed that desire to carve. So some of these new creations, my wildlife creations have allowed me to do that. So I've been coming up with different things inspired by wildlife. I've got plenty of that around me. So, it's an inspiration all the time. We have moose and bear and deer, fox, things like that around here. And, as a teacher, I always studied about different animals from the time I was a child. I loved animals. So those have always been a theme. So the first things I did with wilderness things were ornaments like this, and they were pretty simple and so forth. Not super, super fancy or anything. And once after I did these, I started doing a few other things, got a little bit more detail when I started doing like this bear ornament and so forth, or the bison and things like that. So you can see the different items. So those were chimes that I had done, because the sleigh bells was something I had made a suit for Santa Claus one time, and so I had to get those sleigh bells. So they're beautiful sounding, real sleigh bells. So that, again, a little bit of carving on the faces and things like that, but that really wasn't, cutting it quite. I had mentioned that I had gotten that carved feather in the last video that kind of inspired a lot of the feather shapes that I have, such as these, which I've talked about, again, the inspirations behind my bird collections and so forth. But then again, so going on that idea, it's like, well, what can I make for a wildlife animal that has, something like that? So, I had seen things with, 3D things where they do the wood cutouts and the layouts, again, the different layers on top of like a bear and the bear's body, things like that. So I started out with a few. I had a moose that I did. So the shape of the moose's hoof with a cutout inside. Now, again, I've been making them a little more 3D recently and so forth. So I have them like that, of the moose and so forth. And I've been doing some new ones recently. I had the bison, which has been real popular. Again, it's not finished yet. So see, this is the bison. This is how it starts. I have the cutout here, which has to be carved, which I have carved on some of that. And then the background, too, on this one is pretty simple. It's just the grass. Some of them, again, you see the sky up there. So the top of this will be colored, for the sky and so forth. So then it overlays like this, and you'll see I usually do it like a sunset in the back just to add a little color. And then, some, obviously the green and so forth for the bison. And that was something I have in different sizes. And again, the little animals I'm doing for these are pretty little. Like the moose one here, I'm now working on one that has the female moose and the calf. So here's the little calf, I've got the little mom here. And again, they don't look like much because I haven't done anything with them yet, but they're little tiny cutouts. And so I'm going to try to do something with those. So I'm working on some bear things. Now I had the bear paw shape. And again, this is not finished. I've got the bear paw shape there. Again, nothing carved in the background yet. So see, all of those will be a little bit different. They're always 100% different because I'm going to draw that to go in here. And then I have some different bears. That's a new bear body. And I have some cute little baby bears that I think are absolutely adorable that are going to be going. And see, they're little, tiny. So those are going to be some of the bear cubs and so forth. So I start with that. The pictures. I have also a bear cub climbing in the tree, which is something that was based on a coloring book. Now, a lot of these pictures were things, again, originally that I had bought or purchased or were using for making my nature scenes for book covers and things. But because the book covers are not that popular anymore, I've kind of transitioned. So this little bear, which again, holding it in my hand probably doesn't look like much, is actually the same bear that's on this, which is something I may finish because this is like for a wall plaque. And that's, the bear in the tree. So now I've got that bear this size to go on one of these other 3D ornaments. So again, inspired by the animals, the fox we see in the yard. My husband used to see a bear and a bear cub for actually a couple years, because bear cubs usually stay with their mother, I think, for 2 years. And she had the single cub, is what he saw. And the two of them, once in a while, would we have like a bowling alley lot, but on either side there's a tree line between our house and the next house. And so she'd see the bear. He would see the bear with her cub frequently through there. We have deer that come in the yard sometimes. We have plenty of turkeys. We do have silver fox, gray fox, I guess it is. We have hawks and birds and things like that. I haven't seen a moose around here or whatever. That's the one thing I haven't seen around here. But again, so a lot of the wildlife is inspired by the things I see around here in general. So a lot of the new things will be coming out. So I'm still working on some new things. I'm working on making some of those feathers a little bit more 3D. So those are all things that are coming up. So that's kind of the gist of my wilderness collection and the type of things it includes. It has bear, moose, bison, fox is the new one. So now my fox is my newest one, which I actually really love. So this is a smaller version of it. And it has I don't know if you can see that. It's got a little fox jumping in the background. It's got the little bit, so they're all going to be different. The poses where I put the animals and things like that are going to be different. The places they're standing are going to be different. I always make them all a little bit unique, but see, they are 3D. You can see that they stick out from the backing and so forth. So the fox is a newer one. Again, I'm still working on making some of those patterns a little bit different. Like the bear actually is a newer one. The style bear, because I had the bear paw. Now I'm working on the bear body, so that's my smaller version. That will also come out in the bigger version with some of those cute little bears I've been working on, and the ones in the tree and so forth. So that's about the wilderness collection. So that was the first thing I wanted to talk to you about. But another thing that is very important that I want to mention, because time is running out, is my giveaway. I have a giveaway running. It ends tonight. So you need to join or sign up before, I think 11:45 was the latest time I could put on the giveaway. You can find it on my website. I will see if I can add it at the end of this video so you can sign up. But what it includes is you could win one of 3 prizes. There's no purchase necessary. You just need to sign up for my email. So I have this beautiful barred owl that's like a wall hanging. It's not real big, very lightweight though, so it's going to be perfect, to hang. It's a little 3D, kind of cool. Something you've never seen before because it's my own creation. The other thing, of course, is the beautiful butterfly earrings, which are the blue swallowtail. Again, I cannot wear earrings, so I never have them on to model or anything. But that stands out pretty nicely and so forth. So butterfly earrings, very lightweight, which is a beauty of these. Hyperallergenic surgical steel wires. And then I have the beautiful bookmark. And that sits very nicely on a book. We'll hook right on the side of it and hold the book. Again, this isn't firm enough, but it hooks over the top like that. And so it will actually hang and stay on the book. So it's kind of cool like that. So that's the third prize. So those are all things you can win if you sign up for the giveaway. And that ends at midnight tonight. So if you want to join the giveaway and win any of these beautiful prizes, you need to do it before midnight tonight. Now, if you join my email, again, you get information about that. You won't get another reminder about this because you're already on my email list. But if you want to enter the giveaway still, you certainly can. And once you're on my email list, you will get special offers and stuff. You always get early bird access to my sales and my events and things like that. Special discounts sometimes. So that all that's, other reasons for joining my email, entering the giveaway. What's it going to hurt you to join the giveaway? You might win something. So I think that, is worthwhile to do. And at the same time, you get on my email list. And the other reason you want to be on my email list is, again, I always have new things that are going on. During the month of April, I'll be talking about this, but I'm kind of introducing it today. Coming up, starting for the month of May, I have something called the Treasure Box subscription that I'm going to be starting. So the whole month of April, I'll be talking about this and explaining it more and talking about what it is. But the Treasure Box collection is going to be a monthly subscription. And what you're going to receive each month is a little treasure box with some handmade leather item from me, which is going to be either bird or butterfly related. So it's going to be the bird and butterfly treasure box collection. I mean, in the future, maybe I will include the wildlife if people are interested in that, but I was going to start with the birds and butterflies to begin with, and we'll see what happens from there. I mean, and so what it could be is, earrings, necklaces, barrettes, things with feather themes, butterfly themes, the bird themes, the decor items. So ornaments, things like that. It's going to be all different things, different times of the year. Sometimes you'll get special gifts. It's a whole subscription plan. And so, again, it's going to be things like the bookmarks. It's going to be things like earrings, possibly. It's going to be things like the decor pieces I just showed you. The giveaway prizes are some of the items that might be in the subscription box and so forth. You'll pay a certain amount for the subscription, and then each month you'll get a gift. 1 month it will be a butterfly-themed item. 1 month it will be a bird-themed item, and it will go back and forth. Again, I think the minimum is going to be a 6-month subscription, just and so forth. And you get obviously discount if you sign up for longer. So things like that will be in it. They will come in beautiful, cute little boxes that I'm working on. So little boxes like this with a jewelry set inside that fold up. There's a little heart. So you have a nice little package that your things will come in. There's some other packages and stuff that I'm working on. I don't know how well that shows. So those are some of the things I'm working on there. So that will be for the Treasure Box subscription. So again, if you're interested in that, join my email, because then you get information on that and how to join. And, each week I'll be talking more about that and what's involved in it and giving you more sneak peeks of things that might be involved in it. Along with the items in the treasure box, you get a little card that will give you some information on whatever bird or butterfly is on that subscription, and some other information and stuff that I think might be interesting or whatever. So that will be coming up. And again, during the whole month of April, I'll be sharing more information about that. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you found some interest in this. Again, beautiful things. You're not going to find any of these things anywhere else because they are my own creations. And they're very unique, beautiful for anybody who's a nature lover. So if you know people that are nature lovers, again, if you join my giveaway, it asks you to, tag friends and stuff. If you know friends that you think are nature lovers, tag them, because this is the kind of stuff they're going to love. And it's stuff you're not going to find anywhere else. So if you think that might be of interest to you, I would join my email. The link is right down here. And like I said, I will try to add a link for the giveaway too, or in the description, depending on where you're watching this, so that you can get into the giveaway. Again, before, I think, 11:45 tonight to enter the giveaway, or it will be too late because that's the last chance you have to enter. That's going to wrap it up for now. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.